Mason, uh, this takes a lot of time and a lot of practice. I started blowing a duck caller when I was like 10, 11 years old. And it takes a long time to learn it. It's according to how much you practice and how much time you put into it. There's all kinds of different duck calls, and you got to get the one that you feel comfortable with. This is the one I learned on. It's a PS Black Oat, and you can't buy these no more. They don't even make them. But I've got two of them. One of them I bought off eBay, and the other one, this one here, was my brother Jackie's. Scott gave it to me, and it's probably, this duck call here is probably at least 30 years, maybe 35, 40 years old, but it's still real good. This is the duck call I learned to call on. And my next favorite one is this Primos. You can still buy these. I don't remember what brand it is, but it's got a yellow barrel on it. It's a double reed. This is single reed. But there's three different calls is all you need to know, but you got to know when you're duck hunting which call to make and when. That takes time to learn all that. But I'm going to give you a couple calls. In this feed call, it's the hardest of all to learn. It's and you got to be able to move your tongue really, really, really fast. It's called this. Like I said, this one's a feed call, and it's the hardest one to learn. And I'm going to show you how to do it. And what you do, you start your tongue out slow. You say kitty, 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 or ticka, ticka. Ticka's better. Ticka, 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 ticka. And it takes a long time to make that tongue move that fast till you learn. But I'm going to start off slow. You say ticka. Feed call, and that's a good call when ducks are circling around, looking for a place to land. That's the one that you want to use mostly. When your ducks are a long way off and you're trying to get them to come closer to you, you'll use the long call. And this is this one here. And this is that Primos. I'm going to do it on it, and then I'll do it back on this Black Oat. Let me clear it up first. This is when their ducks are way off and you want to call. And it takes a lot of wind, and you got to bring it out of your stomach, through your diaphragm, into your call, out of your mouth. You just got to practice, and it takes a lot of it. So here we go. It takes a little bit of wind too. All right, the next call you want to use is when the ducks are coming around and swing around to you and close to you, you want to use the comeback. And that's a short version of what I just did. It's not as long. It ain't but about 4 or 5 notes. And that's it. Ducks don't do that 100-note call like you see on TV. That they don't do that. And I'm going to do that on this black one too. Here's the feed call on this black one, the one I learned to call on. When the ducks start coming around, you use that short version. Then you hit them with that feed call. And a lot of times no mallard is just sitting on the water, and no drake or greenhead. That's all he does. The hen does all the calling. She makes all your calls. The drake, the greenhead, the male, all he does is this. hear me grunting in that call, I'm bringing it out of my stomach, through my, what do you call it, Shannon?
Esophagus.
Esophagus or whatever.
Throat.
Yeah, into your call, that grunting sound. And that's all you got to do is you got to practice and practice and practice and practice and practice, and get your mom and daddy buy you a good duck call. And if I was gonna get one, because you can't buy this one no more, I've got two of them. This Primos, it's got a yellow barrel. It'd be easier for you to learn to call on. These oaks take a lot of wind and a lot of practice, but they're the best they are. All right, buddy.